Hi there YouTube! Sitting in front of me is the second one of these little LOZ gift series Diamond Blocks Nanobot clone transformer items that I bought. So I bought these in Thailand, and you can see that I've built up almost all of them except Bumblebee. And so let's take a look in this review at Megatron, because he's got a couple of weird things going on that I didn't feel like I got from Optimus Prime. So, let's go. Very quickly, we'll take a look at the box. If you want to have another in-depth look at the box, make sure to check out my Optimus Prime review. I'm just rotating it around again so you can see that it's the same kind of deal you had on the other ones. There's no information here at all about what's inside, no licensing info, no name tags, no nothing. So I'm assuming that these are clones and not licensed products. That said, you still get everything that it says you get inside the box. You get the same kind of instructions, which again, you can see you get lots of spare pieces, again, which is really cool. And you get the same kind of really painful to follow instructions that we got with Optimus Prime, where after you complete each step, they go grey, which is incredibly painful when you're trying to figure out which the pieces go where. Yeah, so that's a rant about those having terrible instructions. And often you have to build in reverse, so it tells you in the picture to start from the top, but you actually start from the bottom. So we'll get the box out of the way. What I actually want to talk about is the Megatron. He's quite an impressive looking little figure. I'm just going to rotate this around first so you get an idea of what we're dealing with. Oh, these heads are coming off a little bit there. Again, the thing, these guys have a lot of texture in them. Like they're not flat. There's a lot of layers, a lot of colors, a lot of stuff going on, which is why I think they do a really good job in that sense of capturing like that movie look, because there's panels overlapping, there's bits and pieces everywhere. They don't just sit. This guy, just for a reference in size, if I get out my ruler, you can measure him up there. He is about, oh, I rolled up the wrong way. That's a fail. Yeah, he's about 9 centimeters tall, which, if we divide that by 2.5, say like 2.5 inches, 4 inches? Yeah, inches or something. Yeah, say 9 centimeters, you can work it out. I'm crap at numeric things. Also, that's probably a bad word, but not in Australia, it's not, so shh. Anyway, yeah, this is a really, really nice figure. I think Optimus Prime looks a little bit more punchier because he's got bright colours, but this guy, I think the use of the red strategically in the eyes and the gun are really nice. Now, in case I hadn't already kind of referenced it, I believe this is clearly a reference to Megatron from the movies, and I think it's meant to be from the second movie, judging by that big claw hand on the one side, or the big kind of like clawy, fingery hand. And this face just kind of feels a little bit Transformers 2 to me, rather than Transformers 1, but, you know, I don't know. What's interesting is the gun on this side, because he never really had a gun like this in the movies, and this is in fact quite reminiscent, I feel, of the G1 cannon, fusion cannon thing that Megatron had. So this guy is almost a little bit weird, and he's a fusion, very much so, if you take off this arm, quite literally. This part of him is very much movieverse, Transformers the movie. I'm not exactly sure what that part on the back's doing, but okay. And then as soon as you put this arm on, it becomes a little bit G1 in terms of the fact that you've got this weapon, which he didn't have in the movie, and just a normal-sized hand. Yeah, that's interesting. Let you know what you think about that. Am I crazy in saying that that's meant to be the gun from the original G1 Optimus Prime? Maybe I am. Yeah, so that's him. If you just put him next to Optimus Prime for a size comparison, you can see they're pretty much the same height. They've got that same really big, oversized head, almost comically so, but then the same like short little torsos and arms. You can see that together these guys look quite good. Again, because Optimus has got those brighter colours, I think he pops a little bit more, and he looks a little bit more impressive on your shelf. But this guy is still quite cool. Again, it was a frustrating build because of all the different instructions. It took me probably an hour or something, I'm not exactly sure, probably longer, to get this guy all together. But yeah, I'm definitely happy with this. I'm glad I got him to, you know, face off against Optimus Prime. He looks really good on your shelf. I'd recommend it to anyone who's a Transformers fan, or if you like, you know, the Nanoblocks kind of style and you're a bit maybe sick of just the animals and musical instruments and famous buildings. But yeah, just be wary that these are not licensed items. These are knockoff kind of items, and they're not giving any money to Hasbro or any of the respective owners every time they make these and every time they sell these. That's something to think about. Alright guys, that's my quick little look at that LOZ Nanoblocks clone Megatron guy. Let me know what you think about it. Comment, like, subscribe, do all those cool things. Yeah, have a good break. If you're having a break like now for Easter, hopefully I'm going to get this uploaded over the course of Easter, but, you know, knowing my uploading schedule, probably won't be till after Easter. Shh. Anyway, alright, plenty of great more stuff to come. I have got the other two in that wave, and the reviews for those will be coming up real soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And, as always, thanks for watching. That's all we've got time for from XtremeTrainz.